Yujiro Hanma. Despite his capabilities and accolades, he's still frequently downplayed. His speed is no exception to this. However, today we're going to analyze his feats, statements, and overall scaling to show the true speed of the Ogre. One of Yujiro's most famous speed feats come from the father-son arc. Yujiro could move faster than the human eye can track to this squadron of policemen. Here's the distance he was when he blitzed them, by the way. Kirito352 on DeviantArt calculated this distance to be 58 meters. He also calculated it to be Mach 38, which is high hypersonic. However, if we want to increase the numbers, to move faster than the human eye can track, you have to move over 31,000 miles per hour, which is basically Mach 50. So regardless, this feat comes out to high hypersonic either way, but it's still not bad. And remember, Yujiro did this feat super casually. This level of speed is consistent as Yujiro was able to fight and effectively defeat Kakukayo, who can move 1,000 miles per minute. Yet, during their fight, Kakukayo needed to stop his heart or else Yujiro would have killed him. So, despite Kakukayo being able to move over Mach 78, Yujiro was still able to defeat him. And many people treat this as Yujiro's set level of speed, but it's far from it. I mean, hell, even at this time in the series, Yujiro was able to casually react to Baki's attacks. Keep in mind, at this time, Baki was moving faster than the human eye can track during his fight with Retsu, and even as far back in the series as when he was 13 years old. While I was editing the video, I realized we can upscale Yujiro's travel speed beyond high hypersonic. Upscaling him from 13-year-old Baki, Yujiro's travel speed would actually be massively hypersonic. Even Jack Hanma, who's nowhere near Yujiro's level of power to this day, managed to show this level of speed. So, high hypersonic is a massive lowball to Yujiro. Even ignoring the narrative of Yujiro being the top dog, and the fact he grows stronger with the passage of time, he's able to casually react to people who can move faster than the human eye can track on their own. So now, at this point in the series, he should obviously be much higher. But how much higher can we take the speed scaling? Well, let's go back to Baki. Yujiro is able to casually react to Baki and stop his attacks, even at this point in the series. Keep in mind that not only has Baki grown so much that moving faster than the eye can track is a joke to him, but Baki also has faster than light combat and reaction speeds now, as shown when he tries to jab Masashi Miyamoto. Now, a lot of people have attempted to counter this statement with the following scans. And I'll admit, I bought into it as well. However, after doing some research, there is a subtle but significant detail within the vocabulary that disproves this downplay. Specifically, the two words like and is. Let's go over the former term first. The word like means having the same characteristics or qualities as, similar to, or as though, as if. So, like is used to compare something to another, even though they may not be exactly the same. Like a swallow, like a lightning bolt, like Mach. Yujiro is saying that people like this are exaggerating and use the word like to garner hype within their attacks, which is true. But Baki's not saying my attack is fast like the speed of light. He's saying my attack is faster than the speed of light. Which then brings us to the word is. The word is a form of the present tense. The definition for the present tense is pretty long, so I'll leave the full definition up on the screen for you to read. But to summarize it, the present tense is the tense of a verb that expresses an action or state in present time that is true. So the word is comes in the form of the present tense, which in turn represents an action or state that is true. Some examples of the present tense are the Hulk is strong, the Joker is insane, Azura is a demigod. So the present tense in this case would be Baki's faster than light jab. Basically, like is not the same as is. However, even if you don't want to take this as a standalone argument, Baki has a supporting feat. During his fight against Pickle, Baki is able to casually dodge Pickle's attacks when they are, according to Retsu, within a hair's breadth. Not only is Baki doing this so casually to the point where it looks like he's dancing, but he's also doing this while he has severely damaged organs. This feat was calculated to be 3 times faster than light. So, Baki has faster than light statements and feats, and yet Yujiro is able to casually react and stop his attacks. Here are some more instances. In this instance, Yujiro straight up blocks a barrage of strikes from Baki, and here he stops Baki's fist right as it gets near his face. For some more speed feats, Yujiro is implied to be capable of dodging lightning. Now, keep in mind, even ignoring the FTL metas, Yujiro is consistently placed as the top dog, and any statements from the narrator come straight from Itagaki himself. Yujiro was able to catch an arrow that had a draw weight of 200 kilograms with one hand. For perspective, this arrow's draw weight is twice as heavy as even the heaviest draw weights today. He's also able to easily rip apart the sound barrier with his punches and kicks. When Yujiro was a teenager, he was able to blitz and defeat a group of Marines that was armed with assault rifles. Admittedly, this feat was anime only, so if you don't want to take it to heart, I understand. Just know that this is still within the realm of Yujiro's capabilities. Now then, let's recap what Yujiro's speed feats are and where he ranks. To recap, Yujiro can blitz at massively hypersonic speeds, he can rip apart the sound barrier just by moving, he can easily dodge bullets even in his younger years, he's able to catch an arrow that has a draw strength of 200 kilograms with one hand, he's implied to be capable of dodging lightning, and he's able to react to attacks faster than light with ease. Yujiro's travel speed should be massively hypersonic, and his combat and reaction speed should be FTL to FTL+. It's worth noting that these tiers are an absolute minimum, as these are done when Yujiro is not trying. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you for watching. I hope I gave you some perspective on how fast Yujiro is. If you want to see more Baki content from me, or even a part 2 to this video where I analyze Yujiro's strength, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on my content. Until next time.